Carly Teller, the wife of Cleveland Browns offensive lineman Wyatt Teller, recently took to social media to express her disappointment with the behavior of Pittsburgh Steelers fans during the Browns' most recent game against the Steelers on Sunday, December 8, 2024. After the game, which saw the Browns lose 14-27 and ultimately end their hopes of making the NFL playoffs, Carly shared her experience on Twitter, calling out the disrespect she and other Browns supporters faced while attending the game in Pittsburgh. In her post, Carly wrote, "The fans in Pittsburgh today were so blatantly disrespectful to me and the Browns girls. I've never felt so attacked by people who I literally did nothing to. Very sad/embarrassing behavior." Her words quickly garnered attention, with many people agreeing with her perspective that some fans take their passionate support for their teams too far. One commenter expressed sympathy, saying, "Sorry you had to deal with these savages, Carly. I know you repped our city and team with class. It's a shame you had to be exposed to such horrible people while simply cheering on your man. Us Browns fans will always have your back." Another echoed the sentiment, stating, "That is classless. It's a rivalry. You can chant at the opposing player/team, but it stays on the field. That is disgusting to behave like that to players' family members. Families are off limits." Carly further elaborated on her experience via Instagram stories, sharing a selfie with her friend while writing a message about the game. The text overlaid on her image read, "When you're just trying to have a drink and watch your husbands at work but surrounded by Steelers fans who are screaming at you and the entire team." Despite the negativity, Carly seemed to move on from the incident quickly. She later posted a follow-up message on Twitter saying, "Anyway, back to my bubble in Cleveland to work on my little Christmas cards," signaling that she had shifted her focus to more positive and peaceful activities after the tumultuous experience. Wyatt Teller, for his part, addressed the situation in a post-game press conference, responding to his wife's comments about the hostile environment at NFL games. While acknowledging that intense rivalries like that between the Browns and Steelers can lead to heightened emotions, Wyatt expressed that as long as the fans did not engage in physical altercations or exhibit behavior like spitting or touching his wife, he was okay with the verbal exchanges. "So long as they don't put their hands on a woman or crazy expose themselves or spit on my wife, you can say whatever you want," Wyatt explained, noting that being in a hostile environment comes with the territory in such rivalries. "You have to understand when you're in a hostile environment, like, that's what you're going to get," he added. Wyatt further acknowledged the deep-rooted history of the Steelers-Browns rivalry, admitting that things can sometimes get out of hand but understanding that it is a part of the rivalry's nature. "I pray our fans are a little better, but I know the dog pound can get a little rowdy," he said, referring to the passionate Cleveland Browns fanbase. "I'm not naive to the fact that this rivalry goes so far back. You've got to understand it's hostile out there." Despite the intense nature of the rivalry, Wyatt seemed to take it in stride, understanding the dynamic but also standing up for his wife and family. In the wake of the Browns' loss, the team's elimination from playoff contention became a harsh reality. The Browns will now turn their attention to their upcoming matchup against the reigning Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, scheduled for Sunday, December 15, 2024. As the season comes to a close, both Carly and Wyatt seem to be focused on moving past the drama and returning to their personal lives, with Carly returning to her holiday preparations and Wyatt preparing for the remainder of the season.